comes the, y'all don't really want it like, here comes the.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's Squid. I'm back with another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. Now today is a battle against an old friend of mine. His name is LJ. You may know him as LJDarkrai. Now his link will be in the description below. He does do his commentary or his narrations in Portuguese. So, you know, we all talk the language of Pokemon. As long as you watch his videos, you will understand his thought process behind his battles. So I highly suggest you guys go check him out. And we will get into this battle. And as you can see, once again, I'm playing OU with some non-OU things, of course, because I can't help myself. I gravitate towards things that aren't standard in OU. Now, first of all, before anyone says anything, yes, we both have Aegislashes. He does have a Deoxys. This battle was taken a very long time ago, and this is before like any bans. This may have been maybe like a month or two. Yeah, probably like a month or two, maybe 3 months after Pokebank was released. Like, this is very old. This is early Squid stuff. Now, his team is scary as all hell. He has Latios, which is a threat, Tyranitar, threat, Aegislash, threat, Thundurus, threat, Greninja, threat, Deoxys D, wall. Like, ridiculous. My team is a little different. I have a Weavile, which I do enjoy Weavile. This is my Adamant, a little bit of bulk in there, but I do have enough speed to outspeed base 100s, so that's really all I was concerned about, because I do have my Adamant Ice Shard to, you know, help me with any dragons that are going to be out there, like Garchomps, Salamences, and stuff like that. And plus, if I run into a Gengar, it really can't hit me too super effectively, so I wasn't too worried for that. I do have my Trick Room, Destiny Bond Gourgeist to help set up my Aegislash, which I am going to be running a Life Orb, max special attack, you know, quiet nature with, you know, full investment in attack, so I can hit as strong as I can from both sides in a Trick Room, which, you know, should do some really good work. I'm going to be running with a Mega Medicham, which I really wanted to try. At this point, I believe I was very much into running Scarfed Heliolisk, so that's definitely something cool. I don't really see it too much, and I'm going to be running a little bit of my more bulky Greninja, who just has enough speed investment to outspeed Garchomps. And I'm going to be running Modest because I wanted that little bit of power. So we will get into this battle, and I'll show you guys what's up. Now, as this battle begins, I figured my best bet is to lead with my Weavile, because I figured he's going to want to lead with Deoxys D. It's, you know, pretty, you know, standard lead. If there is a Deoxys D, most likely going to be there to set up Stealth Rock, set up spikes, maybe screens, something like that. Now, keep in mind, I am Adamant Weavile. Look how much this does to Deoxys D. Not even enough for a 2-hit KO, you know, depending on damage rolls, but that's an Adamant Weavile. And the defense of Deoxys D is ridiculous. So once again, this game is old, so it's pre all these bans, so don't worry about it. So I am going to activate his red card. He is going to end up kicking me out and set up Stealth Rocks. Now that really kind of sucks, because my Weavile is weak to that, and I kind of need that for later on to help me deal with the Tyranitar and the Latios and the Aegislash, stuff like that. Now here I figured I'm not going to go for the Dark Pulse, because I don't want the Tyranitar to come in, and if possible Mega, I don't want him to start setting up Dragon Dances on my switch out for Dark Pulse. So I'm going to end up switching out here after I 2-hit. Well, no, here I'm going to knock out his Deoxys, but I'm going to switch out as well, because I don't want to go up against his Greninja, because I know he outspeeds, and at this point in the early meta, U-turn was on like every Greninja. So I'm going to end up bringing in my Gourgeist. Now, I'm going to Frisk, and I'm going to find out very vital information here. I'm going to find out he's actually running Physical Greninja with a Choice Band, which really, you know, it sucks for me, because now I know my Greninja cannot take him on at all, because I do have a little bit of bulk, but I'm not taking, you know, a super effective U-turn, because it's going to be super effective, because he is going to outspeed me, because he's probably Jolly. With the Choice Band, the Stab, I'm not going to be living that. So he's going to U-turn out into his Thundurus. Unfortunately, my Gourgeist ends up just being like fodder in this situation, but not too much of because I did find out he had a Choice Balance Greninja. So he's going to hit me with an HP Flying, and it's going to give me an opportunity to go out into my Chiquita Banana, my little Heliolisk, where I can force him out with a Volt Switch. Because I did have to do some research in the game. I was like, alright, this form does not have Volt Absorb. I'm pretty sure it had Prankster. So I will be able to Volt Switch and get a little bit of Switch Initiative here. Now, he's going to end up bringing in Tyranitar. He's going to get the Sandstorm boost. So this is going to help me find out, if he's more offensive, defensive. Is he running Mega? I don't see any kind of leftovers recovery. So at this point, I'm either have to assume that he's Mega. Choice Banded could always be an option. Based on that damage on the Sandstorm, I don't think that he is Assault Vest. So I actually switch right into my Weavile. And he's going to switch out. Now I make a prediction here. I figure he's probably going to go into Aegislash, predicting me to go for a Brick Break, or to scout me out, see what I got. But I end up going for the Night Slash here. End up doing 50% to the Aegislash. Accidentally end up activating his weakness policy. So now I'm in a little bit of a pickle. Now, he may predict me to switch out, predicting his King Shield. But I'm going to predict him to predict me to switch out and not go for King Shield, so I can go for a Night Slash and hopefully knock him out and completely avoid the situation of weakness policy Aegislash, which works out perfectly. Now, he knows, by some reason, he must have known that I'm not running any kind of Jolly set. Based on the damage on the Aegislash, he must have known that I was adamant, knowing that he can outspeed me with his Greninja, so he's going to bring that in, knowing that it is going to force me out. He's able to go for a U-turn as I switch in my Aegislash here. Now I will be able to eat that hit up. Now I need to know what he's going to go into now, because I need to be careful, because my Aegislash, he does have a Tyranitar that can deal with me. He does have a Thundurus that can semi-deal with me. Now the Sandstorm is going to hit. Reminder, now I am part Steel type, and the Sandstorm is up, so I should be able to live at least any one hit. So he is going to end up going for a Thunderbolt. I do take that relatively well. And I am going to be able to go for a Life Orb Shadow Ball and hopefully take this Thundurus out, because Thundurus is a threat. He's going to outspeed most of my team, but it's really not too useful to him because I do have the Adamant Ice Shard. Now, if the Sandstorm would have been around for one more turn, I wouldn't have had to waste one turn on a Shadow Sneak to end up taking him out and get a little bit more Life Orb damage on me. But it's not too irrelevant, but the thing is here that's good about this situation is after I take him out, I'm not going to die from the Life Orb, so I will be able to see what he wants to go into, so it's not going to be a double down. Now, this situation, the way he brought it in, is either A, going to force a switch, or I could just leave it in, Shadow Sneak, die. But if I Shadow Sneak and it's a resisted hit, that would give him a free chance to go for a Dragon Dance. As we can see, he is the Mega, and he could go for a Dragon Dance. So I ended up going for a Flash Cannon at this point, just in case he wanted to try and be risky and go for a DD right in my face. But turns out, luckily, he just takes me out with the Earthquake, no boost or anything. Now I'm going to go into Shabib, my Medicham, and I figure, alright, he just Mega Evolved. He's probably not going to want to risk his Mega going down. He's probably going to go into his Latios here to resist the Drain Punch, and then he can outspeed and take me out with a Draco, whatever. Now, because I wouldn't want to lose my Mega either, I end up predicting him to go out into the Latios, and he predicts me to over-predict here, which is a nice prediction on his part. And he's just going to go straight for an Earthquake, and that's going to, unfortunately, end up taking me out. It is a crit. I didn't do any kind of calcs. I don't know if the crit mattered, but I figured that I'd be okay because I would still have my Weavile to help me take care of not only the Tyranitar, but take care of the Latios as well, because I do have the Ice Shard and the Brick Break. Now he's going to switch out here, predicting me to go for the Brick Break, because I don't have any room to make any serious predictions here if I want to stay in this battle. Now, very low health. I end up getting a crit on the Brick Break on the switch, which is nice, but I know that my Ice Shard, since I am adamant, will be able to take the Latios out anyway. Luckily for me, the Sandstorm does not kill me here, and I am able to go for an Ice Shard. He could have easily switched into, his Tyranitar to eat the Ice Shard. He could have switched into something, or whatever he has left. He could have even switched into his Greninja to take the Ice Shard, and then I would die from the Sandstorm the following turn. Now, this is a double down, and he ends up going into his Greninja here, and I make a mistake of going into my own Greninja here, because, as I said before, with the Choice Band, the Stab, and it being super effective because he will outspeed me because I'm not running max speed, U-turn is actually going to destroy my Greninja. And I am going to be running the Choice Scarf on my Heliolisk. I should have went out to my Scarfer. I'm not sure what it was that I was thinking. I guess I thought that, I could have taken out... I don't know. I don't know what it is. But now I'm down to just me and Heliolisk, a Mega Tyranitar, and a Greninja. Luckily for me, the Sandstorm subsides here, right? Now, I can go into my Heliolisk because he's my last option. I can go for a Thunderbolt. I am running max speed. but I have 109, you know, base special attack. That's really good. Now, I'm going to go for the Thunderbolt. I need this to kill. Unfortunately for me, it does not kill, which really kind of sucks because I could have, you know, taken this out and then had my Scarf outspeed the Greninja, and I could have taken out the Greninja because Greninja is pretty frail, especially if he's going to be running, you know, offensive. And I could have taken it out. It would have been super effective. But that was an awesome battle. Definitely came right down to it. That double down just made a sloppy choice. However, that's a game, and you learn from more games you play. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Once again, go check out LJ. He's the man. Stay tuned for more battles. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.